Hey y'all, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. How are y'all doing? I hope y'all are having a beautiful start of the morning, y'all. Well, I got the hiccups this morning. Y'all, what we know, the latest and greatest, the appellate team for Carmelo has filed a motion for, oh, excuse me, see y'all, my goodness. They have filed a motion for a new trial. Y'all, they are asking for a new trial for Carmelo Anthony. And y'all, I'm telling you, with this situation, there's been so many things that have been in question for all of us, right? From the jurors not being black, three jurors were kicked off. Then they said there was another juror because they said the black jurors were being kicked off because they were teachers, allegedly. But they said there was a non-black juror that was a teacher as well. So how are you going to kick off three jurors that were teachers but keep the non-black juror that was a teacher? Now, if that's true and that is a fact, truth to facts, then they're saying that's a big issue. They're saying that's a huge issue, of course. But the powerhouse lawyers, I mean, they have even Ben Crump, one of his lawyers on his in his with his law firm, has came and you know yeah, is a part of the team. So these powerhouse lawyers are about to go in. I mean, Carmelo and his family, thank God somebody stepped in. These lawyers are saying they're doing everything free pro bono, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They're also saying that some, high powered, uh, famous people. Some say 50 Cent. I don't know. Maybe 50 Cent did step in and say, here's some money. We going to get Carmelo a right, a fair trial. Possibly so. But needless to say, they have stepped in. They have stepped in. And when we went down there to Frisco, I didn't see, a lot of black people. I did see like very, very few, but they're saying it's very racist down there. It's a sundown town, and that a lot of black people who have been through that courthouse have gotten like really harsh sentences. And maybe I can look that up and probably do a live on that or like a video on that to see what kind of cases came through there. What did Judge Cockroach, that part, Cockroach, sentence the people that he presided over their case that were found guilty? What kind of sentence did they give them? I do want to find that out just for like some, do a little bit of data, a little bit of, data analysis on that. But anyway, you guys, this case, I mean, it has a lot of twists and turns. They did say that there was a knife, the tool, I'm sorry, let me say tool, that was embossed with the M. Is that Metcalf knife? Also, remember there was a boy that was running to the trash and dropped something in the trash, right? Was that the knife that was actually used? Because I don't believe for one moment this whole story is true. There maybe be some type of truth to it, but I believe 98% of the story is really not true and not being told as it really actually happened. But I do know that the knife that they're showing in these pictures all over, according to all this evidence, didn't have no blood on it. And it was sitting there on the bleachers. So how is this knife that if it was used to, unalive somebody, stab somebody, why doesn't the knife have blood all over it, right? It doesn't make sense. Another thing that they're saying is that Austin had drugs in his system. They're saying the Molly, and also they're saying that steroids. And they said these boys are huge. They are big boys. They're linebackers. They're like big boys. And is this why they didn't want Hunter to be in the court during the court hearing? Because they didn't want to show and kind of like compare how big uh, Hunter was compared to Carmelo. But Carmelo, you're gonna come home soon. Justice for Carmelo. All the haters, they can continue to hate. We don't care. We love everybody. We're just saying that if Carmelo did this, because they're saying even on the twins interviews right after it happened, that Hunter was saying, oh, it was an accident. Why was he saying it was an accident? See, from what I can recollect and from what I see that this boy in the video, one of the videos was when Carmelo Anthony was running up top and around, there was a boy running to the bottom and he threw something in the trash. Was this the knife that was actually used to stab um Austin in the chest? And is this something that they're trying to cover up because somebody else did it? Did Hunter unalive his own brother? Did somebody else unalive Austin? I have a whole lot of questions. I got lots of questions. I got a whole bunch of questions because these storylines are not adding up. And these kids got paid allegedly. The judge got paid. These lawyers know each other. And it was a wham bam, thank you, ma'am type of situation and got Carmelo right straight to prison. So I don't believe for one moment that this was a truthful and fair trial for Carmelo Anthony, period, point blank at all. And then when Jeff goes and he has these racist rants, that's not a parent mourning the loss of his child when you're talking about black people and this, that, and the third. No, I can't say how people mourn, but that was a racist rant. That wasn't a mourn for my child that got unalived. I'm sorry. Miss me with that. And all the trolls, y'all can miss me too. I don't care. I have thick skin. Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can put these things in the comments. I don't care. Thank you. Thank you. I don't care. But anywho, on another note, y'all, Carmelo will be walking free. He will be getting his just due on this appeal. Thank God for whoever, for the team, first of all, for the Lion, Tigers, and Bears, because just like Cat Williams said, all lies will be exposed. All lies will be exposed. Pure survival. That's it. That's all. In a nutshell, all lies will be exposed. And y'all who are, okay, we understand, it's a sad thing that that Austin lost his life. I don't take that lightly or politely, but when you put your hands on somebody and you assault them, you cannot tell them what kind of force they can be met with, right? No, you can't. There's laws in Texas that tell you that if you are in some type of intimate danger, if I'm saying that right, that could do whatever you need to do basically to protect yourself, defend yourself, right? And also, what is a big thing too is that Carmelo has a disability. He has epilepsy. Epilepsy is a disability. Yes. So there's situations where they need a specialist to kind of come in and speak to that as well. But I believe that this whole case, all these things, I don't believe nothing they say. I don't believe Carmelo even did this possibly. Because if that little boy was taking off clothes, throwing them in the trash can, if he was throwing a knife in the trash can, allegedly from what we've seen, y'all, there's some kind of another backstory to this story. I'm just saying, this is what I truly believe. These are just my thoughts. But y'all, I'm not going to keep you guys. I'm not going to hold y'all. But happy Saturday. I'm back to doing videos, lives, and all kind of stuff. I'm about to go live here with Queen. Shout out to her and her channel. If you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe to Queen. Please subscribe to Information Man. Please subscribe to No Captivity, Freezy, Lakeisha, Keisha. These are people who are really, really putting in the work and really showing and chopping up, slicing and dicing all of this lies, all these lies that are being put out amongst a lot of other people. Willie D, shout out to Willie D. But y'all, we're not gonna hold you. We're not gonna hold you. We're gonna let the appeals team put in all of the work, because the Lion, Tigers, and Bears is present and accounted for, coming to a courtroom near y'all. Pure survival.